We are now joined by Hofstra head coach Mike Farrelly, following team's game at Delaware. Mike, could you start us with an opening statement, please? Thank you.
Certainly very frustrating, especially the second half. Credit to Delaware, they did a great job. Made shots, executed, got good looks, and did a good job defensively on us as well. So made it for a rough second half, but credit to them. They did a great job.
If you have questions for Coach Farrelly, please use the raise your hand feature in Zoom, and I will get to your questions through time. Mike, could you start off with a comment on Jalen Ray? He obviously tried to keep you guys in the game today. What was working well for him today?
Yeah, he was able to kind of get in the paint. We kind of felt like he was going to be able to get some paint touches. And then, just at the end against some of their size and their length down there with Painter and Carr, got to make good decisions at the end of your drives. So you're getting all the way to the rim. You have some passes for Isaac there. You have some mid-range shots. And he was great, and he was motivated for sure. He didn't have his best weekend against Northeastern last weekend. And he came out ready to go today, and good performance to try to keep us in it by himself.
And our first question will be from Pete from Newsday. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Coach. Pete from Newsday. Big close to the first half there. You guys were down. You guys made a big run to answer their run right back. Jalen was a big part of that. What was your message after you guys were able to come back and close the gap there before half?
It was kind of that we hadn't played great. I don't think it was our best basketball in the first half, but, that good – I don't know if it was 6 minutes or so, good little 6 minute stretch towards the end of the first half, and we were down by 1 point, right? So to take a bad start, a slow start, and then to be there, to make it basically even at halftime was excellent. And then, we had to come out and play a better 20 minutes, a good 20 minutes, and certainly didn't do that.
Our next question will be from Jerry Beach. Go ahead, Jerry.
Hey, Mike, you guys obviously had a pretty good run there in December of non-conference games and open the conference season against William & Mary. Is kind of finding your momentum again just a matter of winning the game? Like, where do you think, how can you kind of start to turn this around a little bit for you guys? You just need a couple shots to fall? Do you need a couple decent breaks? Like, what's your gut tell you about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit of everything. What's our energy like? Can we maintain that for 40 minutes? You got to make shots. Obviously they made them in the second half, and we didn't. Energy has to be better defensively and attention to detail. Thought we didn't make multiple efforts defensively tonight, especially in the second half. It wasn't. I don't know. We would guard their first action and they do something else, or we needed to make a second move or a second bump or a slide, and we didn't have that. And why? I don't know. I'm going to investigate it and try and figure it out for sure. So what do we need to change the momentum? Sure, winning a game, but, more than that, about the process of, we have to play the right way and do the right things, control what you can control. You can't always control that you're going to make shots. Right? It doesn't always, but you can control your energy, your communication, your execution level, all those sorts of things. So we need to continue to control those, do those better, and then see where that takes us.
Again, if you have a question for Coach Farrelly, please use the raise your hand feature in Zoom, and I will call on you. Our next question is from Andrew from WRHU. Go ahead, Andrew.
Hey, Coach. Andrew Murdillo from WRHU. So Tariq Coburn fouls out with about 4.5 minutes to go in this one. And for that final 4.5 minute stretch, the team is held off the scoreboard. What do you attribute that
to? Not making a shot. Didn't play well. Didn't make shots. Tariq, fouling out early. He obviously wasn't in the flow with a lot of, fouls here and foul trouble, and didn't necessarily have his best offensive game. I know he'll be better on Sunday, but yeah, trying to execute, try to make some shots. Jalen maybe took some tougher ones, felt like he had to put the team on his back at that point and did, but we just couldn't score.
Our next question will be from Jerry Beach. Go ahead, Jerry.
Mike, you guys have a day off tomorrow, which is an unusual thing in this strange season. Are you able to practice tomorrow? How do you use that extra day off to try and kind of get you guys out of this rut that you're in?
Well, it's just really hard, with limited bodies and, how many guys we're playing, how many minutes these guys played. We can't expect these guys to be running up and down and doing a whole lot tomorrow. So, a lot of it's going to have to be film work and walkthroughs. And because, with the numbers that we have right now, these guys got to play these same minute levels on Sunday. So, not a whole lot we can do tomorrow. We're certainly going to address issues. We're certainly going to watch a lot of film, we'll walk through, correct errors, etc. But it's going to be a lot more mental work than physical for sure.
Mike, thank you. Safe travels.
Thank you.